Infinite is an embarrassment. Oh, the Eclipse video.
This game studio has fallen.
Damn, that's a 30-minute video. Oh my god. Yo, he went off on that game. What? Wait, 30 minutes is crazy. He must not like the game. I kind of want to watch it now. 30 minutes? Damn. Watch it. Okay, let me go grab something real quick. Video is brutal. I mean, I'm not surprised. He's pretty strict when it comes to these Roblox games, even though, I mean, they're made by teenagers, so that's why I'm not that strict about it. These games are made by teenagers. I'm not surprised. Like, you will see a million delays and on the stuff that goes wrong 24/7.
Welcome to the most requested video in the last couple of weeks, and it's on Jujutsu Infinite, or as I'll be referring to it for the rest of the video, Jujutsu Fruit, because because that's what this is. This is effectively
Jujutsu Fruit?
The Jujutsu Kaisen edition. And normally this wouldn't bother me that much because, you know, generally speaking, people love putting out Blox Fruit types games because it's almost as if Blox Fruit is the most popular goddamn game on the entire platform. So it would make perfect sense for your average money-hungry developer to just go, hey, I can do that too, but on the most popular current anime property.
I don't know what he's going to talk about, but
money. The problem,
I'm going to assume he's going to talk about the story. I have not played story, but I know that the game is grindy as shit. That's why the moment the game opened, I got off the game because they reset my levels, and I don't feel like doing that story again because it's, well, I never did a story altogether because when we were playing, there was no story. All you had to do was just grind levels to levels from quest to quest to quest. But I'm pretty sure it's damn near the same thing now. If I'm going to guess,
I'm going to be extra critical is because the people who made this are the same people behind.
Oh, that's why. And Titan Warfare, that was one of his favorite games. That makes
Titan
sense.
Warfare, one of my favorite games.
That makes sense.
Whole platform.
I forgot.
Any faith that I ever had in them from that game has been chucked out the window and shit on because
it's like, think of it as like the ABA devs woke up one day and said, "We're not gonna work on ABA anymore. We're gonna make it on a Blox Fruits game." It's basically like that.
This is an embarrassment. A 400,000 player embarrassment that's going to make them a shitload of money, and that's why they did it. But it is an embarrassment from a moral perspective and from a game design and development perspective.
Damn.
This game is proof that after Titan Warfare didn't do as well as they'd hoped, they gave up and caved to every possible negative trend on Roblox.
Okay, whoa.
And it's also proof that that just works, which is depressing. I mean, we already all knew this, but it's just such an extra kick in the...
It doesn't matter what they did, realistically, because the game looks really good and it's JJK. So it's going to pop off regardless. Even if it's not Blox Fruit Slop, as long as the game looks good and it's JJK, it's going to pop off.
Balls, when you see someone who made something so unique and special, cash in and make this piece of shit. Anyways, let's start from the top, shall we? Jujutsu Infinite starts with a tutorial that is where all the budget went. Literally all of the budget went to the tutorial. And in fairness,
wait.
Hey,
is there no other cutscenes like this in the story? I was gonna do a whole video doing story. There's no other cutscenes like this in story or anything like this in story at all? No? Oh. Kinda. There's one. Oh, that's why. You see, when I said I was gonna do a video covering story, I was gonna assume that there's a lot more like this. But I never got to do it because I never did it.
Hey, hook your...
In that video, I was gonna do the story in the video, but then like I couldn't do it because I was already max level, and there was no way for me to go back and do the story since the story just got added.
Players early, so I guess this is better than 99% of the games where right off the bat it says, "Oh hey, go grind 20 hours." This one says, hey, here's what you can do after grinding for 20 hours. Now, in fairness, I don't want to be negative the whole time, so I can say that the intro cinematic is unlike basically anything I've seen. It's really, really impressive, really, really well made, and the people behind it did a really good job. Unfortunately, it is just that, a barely interactive cinematic to give you the opening of the game for a storyline that probably
I thought the whole game story would be like this.
That's a bit of a spoiler. No, I didn't get to max level 200.
Does they actually set up something really cool?
I didn't. That would take
the merger and how this makes
game
sense.
Sucks. So I'm not going to do that.
I mean, it kind of is weird, but
we get
they actually set up something cool.
Honestly, what should be the
this is how the merger works.
That makes any sane person turn the game off right there. Innate talents. So effectively, innate talents are abilities that you can unlock, and the way you unlock them is gambling. Gambling, yay! Yes, Roblox. We love Roblox gambling. Oh, this is the best day ever. Seriously, guys, the only way that you get innate abilities is to gamble, and oh my god.
Yeah, he's not happy.
And you know what's the worst part about this whole gambling thing is I've heard so.
I didn't complain about this. None of us complained about this during testing because, I mean, you saw the amount of spins I had. They was giving out a shitload.
so many people say, hey, Clips, the gambling isn't that bad.
They about a shitload.
You can redeem codes in order to get a whole bunch
they
of
already
spins
have?
and get the kind of things you want.
Wait, how much spins y'all have right now? Yeah, we had like 100K spins, yeah. We had hella spins.
The gambling isn't that bad. Well, let me ask you this. Number one, if you can do things to bypass the gambling, then why the fuck didn't the developers just make interesting ways to unlock stuff instead of locking everything behind a goddamn gambling slot machine? And then number two, okay, so what happens to the people who don't redeem the code?
Sounds like I have a lot.
When there are no codes left to redeem
the rates are still
they're
low.
all expired. And so now you have all these people who can't just do what you did. And
it's gonna get worse and worse the more
have to manually
curse techniques they make, because it's gonna be even more rare and rare.
Fantastic. That's great, because let's just lock this main pillar of progression behind complete random arbitrary luck that you
That's the one thing I hate about this.
No control over.
It's just gonna get even harder and harder to roll stuff.
I get it. I know RNG is a part of these games, and I'm not saying that you can't have RNG in your game, but you
that's
can't
how it was in
say
Shinder
you're
Life
not
when I
trying
quit.
to manipulate people.
It was too expensive to cover each
when
update.
You have the whole slot machine skipping through all of the
it just
different
started getting
things
too
that you
expensive.
can see you're gonna get, and especially
So when I do videos for this game, I'm gonna do test server.
when you can pay for the ability to skip the fucking slot machine part and just tell you what you got. Anyways, as for
it's
me,
the exact same as
rolled
Shindo.
once on both of my innate slots, and
that's the one thing I hate about this type of
both of
gaming
my
format.
innate slots, but there are more slots here. That can't be good. But let's not worry about that right now. Anyways, I rolled object manipulation and clones or something, both of which are pretty horrendous, as well as leveling up and the way that progression works.
About leveling.
And the way that progression works is fucking horrible. It is beyond horrible.
It's better than when we played.
It's Blox Fruit, and this is why everyone's
because you had this thingy where you could just teleport there.
This goddamn game Jujutsu Fruit, because that's exactly what the progression is. The progression in this game is nothing better.
You saw me do it on stream before this teleporter thing got added. We literally ran from area to area.
Fucking Blox Fruit. In fact, in a lot of ways, I would
the
say
leveling wasn't
it's
as slow though.
Worse than Blox Fruit. And that pisses me the hell off.
I don't know how slow it is now.
Because Blox Fruit
because I'm still level 1.
Thing that we're comparing things against.
I have not played yet.
Under no circumstances should a game ever be compared against Blox Fruit and lose. That shouldn't happen. And yet here we are. That's exactly
it's slow. I got a max in like 1 or 2 nights.
How does progression work? Well, you walk into this little circle here, and it pulls up 3 different missions of varying difficulties. 1, 2, or 3 stars, I believe. Maybe it's up to 4. Can't remember.
You see, like the issue is that he's having these issues, but like I can't even say like I didn't complain about any of this, is because we didn't go through it the same way you guys are going through it. Like we had like double EXP permanently and stuff. So like it's kind of like. It's kind of hard to like,
teleport straight to the mission objective. And I would say that
we had hella spins and double EXP and shit.
Like, is a good thing. And I've seen some people say,
and a majority of us was already max level.
This is a good thing. They would
like
tell me
years ago.
And they've probably already.
I've been max level in this game for like a year.
You can just teleport right there instead of having to walk back and forth over and over again is a good thing. And I would counter that by saying, well, if the thing involves you covering massive,
there's no way I could have practiced, or not practiced, but tested it.
Any thought
leveling from level 1 before launch.
You never even needed this.
I wouldn't have wanted to do it anyway
because your progression by itself is fucking garbage. But anyways,
it is boring. That I told you guys. I told you guys it's gonna be boring.
Then you press J, and at Fortnite drops you directly on top of your mission objective. You go down there, you do it, and once you're completed, you press J again, it teleports you back to the hub, you walk into the little circle again, you get another mission, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. I
didn't assume it was gonna be like this though.
The whole fucking time,
I figure like it'd be like I don't know, like how Final Stand where like you're doing this, but you're also doing the story at the same time. And like when you beat a story boss, you get like a fat ass amount of EXP.
Entire time. Are you kidding me?
I guess there's nothing like that.
And it gets worse. Oh, it gets worse. First of all, let's talk about chests. So, when you complete a mission, it'll fill this little bar. Depending on the difficulty, it'll fill the bar
Isn't that the rarity
more
for
or
the
less.
chest?
So if you do a harder mission, it'll fill the bar more. Now, after the bar is completely filled, you get a whole bunch of different chests that swirl around your character. Ooh, look how cool that is. Oh, that's badass. Yeah. Whoever put this together has to pat themselves on the back.
Dude, I literally talked about this like 2 weeks ago. Or no, like a month ago. Before this game came out. There was no flip all button. I DM'd him saying, can we get a flip all button? Because imagine playing this game with no flip all button. That was us for the past 2 years. And the game was about to drop. And I'm like, can we get a flip all button? And he said, maybe I'll see if we can do it before launch or some shit.
Because what the fuck were...
Thank God he added it. Oh my God.
This chest system...
But apparently some people are saying it doesn't work or something. I don't know.
From a gameplay perspective, it's obnoxious as shit. And here's why. Number one, you have to constantly spin your camera around to find the fucking chests as they rotate around your character, instead of it just opening the damn chest when you get it. It's not like you can wait to open the chest because it's...
I mean, this is better than what it was before, because during testing, the chest would just spawn right on the floor, wherever you killed the mob. But sometimes it would be inside of an object or inside of a building or something. You couldn't even get it.
Fucking
So I guess it was the
around your
compromise.
character.
But
So you gotta open them. Number two, 80% of the stuff in these chests are completely worthless. There's a whole bunch of things about like stat buffs and 15% extra this, 14% extra that, and 90% of it doesn't mean anything because, as I'll say in a minute, the game is so trivial that if you need the help of any sort of stat buff,
damn,
what the fuck are you doing? You suck ass. You
Yo,
are awful at video games and should stop playing video games.
You're not even censoring it?
When you do open up the chest, there's a nice button right
You're not
there
even censoring it? This is crazy.
Generosity of giving you. It says flip all. So I don't need to click every single individual
Nah, he's
little
mad,
thing
man.
to flip all of the stupid items I get. Because of course it can't just show you what you get. You need to flip all of the cards because that's what all the gambling games do in order to get you hooked.
Do you remember if you killed a boss inside the domain chest drop, they would despawn?
You know,
Yeah.
It builds anticipation.
I remember.
Ooh, we went to game design school. Oh yeah, we did.
We went to game design school.
Oh wait, the flip all button doesn't fucking work.
Okay, I don't know about that because when I played like before launch, it was working for me. So like I don't know.
How does it not work?
It was working for me.
So if you,
I think you just generally got bugged.
It doesn't flip all the cards. And if you press flip all again, if you have different rarities of cards, it once again doesn't flip all the cards. Which means that if you have
on launch day, bro.
Of cards,
I literally was playing a launch day before it opened. It was working fine for me.
In order to flip all of the cards. Why?
It is generally broke.
Why? Why? Just flip all the cards when you push the flip all button. This game is a goddamn anomaly. That makes no sense.
There shouldn't even be a flip all button.
Directly
it should just all instantly open the moment the menu pops up.
Designed to just waste your time. But it's
like the moment you open the chest by holding
really
E, it should just everything should just insta open.
Despite the fact that you get chests in this,
there should even need to be a flip all button.
There's not really a whole lot going on. While you get
whatever
later on in the game, you can get chests that are in areas of the game where there's stuff attacking you. And guess what? You would just think at that point, okay, well, as long as you don't press E at the wrong time, you know, which
E is the button that
move that you're going to be using.
Yeah, that's the dash button, though.
Whatever, but regardless, as long as you don't hit E at the right time, then you won't pull up a big menu in the front of your face while you're trying to play. Oh, psych, never mind. You can also click on the chest. So if you're trying to M1, you're inevitably going to open up one of these goddamn
Wait, why can you click on the chest as well?
In the middle of battle, which you can't get rid of.
Okay, I didn't even think of that. That's funny as fuck.
Cards. So you're gonna.
You can click on the chest. Why?
Hit trying to sift through all the fucking menus, and I just have to wonder how.
Okay, this is an actual valid complaint. His complaint is that the flip all button doesn't actually open the cards and they're annoying above, and if they're anything above rarity, above common rarity, you have to keep pressing it. Oh yeah. You do have to keep pressing it. Yeah, I know about that.
Any of this
because I remember I rolled a red one, I had to click it again individually. I was like, what the hell?
Did nobody at any point
that's what he means by
testing
this
video game say, maybe the flip all button should actually do what it says. maybe we shouldn't throw a bunch of chests in people's faces constantly while
they're
they're
trying
trying
to
to
show the visual
play.
for the
Maybe
if
we
it's a
shouldn't
rare
waste
or a
all of
legendary.
our players' times. But no, they didn't do any of that. And I know I'm getting ahead of myself. I know this video is gonna lack all structure. I just have so many thoughts and they all come at once. But I just want to say, people had to pay an exorbitant amount of money to test this dumbass game.
Oh, yeah,
and
I remember
clearly none of them actually did their jobs. And you want to know why none of them did their jobs? Because when you have a bunch of idiot children pay to test the game, they're not actually testing the game. They're paying to play the fucking thing early.
That is
clearly
true.
none of them tested this game.
That is indeed
because
true.
If they had, they would have found all this crap. And
That's like every Roblox game. People aren't paying to play to test the game. They don't want to actually test. They want to play the game early.
That I'm gonna be.
And they do the same thing with ROCs if they could test.
Talking about.
They don't want to test. They want to play the game.
Way if you had anyone that did any sort of real testing, that they wouldn't have found it. But here we are.
I'm not a tester. I'm a content creator. They put me in the group to make content on the game during testing. Like, I mean, I still report bugs and stuff. I do the same thing with SU, but like, I'm not like an actual like tester.
They didn't
But I still do my due
okay,
diligence.
Whatever.
Like, I still
what?
provide.
It's a pain in the ass. The chests suck. Everything in them's garbage. But what about the actual missions?
Right, like, these are people that willingly paid to
the
test.
Progression will be fun, right? Right? Oh no, it's not. Of course it's not. In Jujutsu Fruit, there are 5 total missions for the whole game.
Let's go.
Guys, you know that you programming the progression for like
Wait, is he
hours
saying
and
like the capture the flag mission, the survival thingy, the fucking exercise? Oh, those are I guess those are technically just 5.
5 missions? Really? So whatever. Your choices are to fight a group of cursed spirits, fight a large cursed.
This wasn't a thing when I was leveling the max. Mine was fetch missions, or not fetch missions. Go here, kill 10 of this mob. Go here, kill 12 of this mob. Go here. That's what we were doing when we were on max.
Fight a sort of pseudo boss sorcerer, fight several sorcerers at once, or capture a point.
I mean, this is better than what we did, though.
Incredibly engaging, but let's go one at a time, shall we?
They didn't improve
So,
it.
if
They
you're
tried to
fighting a
improve it
group
at
of
least,
cursed
but
spirits,
I mean, it's still.
you can't.
I mean, what do you expect?
Because they do absolutely no damage.
It's still
and
just
block
basically
fruit.
beating
You
on
basically
bandits.
run in a circle. You group all of the cursed spirits up, and then you hit.
This
them
is
all
why, like, I
6
always tell
times,
you
they
guys,
die, and
in GPO, I refuse to fall behind the levels, because if I fall behind the levels, I'm not gonna want to do it. That's why I have to keep playing every update.
then you're done. That's it.
If I fall
you're
behind the
playing
levels, I'm
a
not gonna
boss
wanna do it.
cursed spirit, this is a little bit more engaging because they don't just get stun locked, and there's one boss, and they usually have some attacks that are like large AoEs because, you know, they're sort of a boss character, except for the boss doesn't do any damage. So you can't lose. So
Let's
you
go.
basically just sit at the
Wait, this is a
boss and
bug, I
press
think.
all the buttons on
Because
your
some of the
keyboard
bosses
until
actually
it
fight back.
dies. Oh.
I don't know about this one, though.
Okay, or whatever. When it comes to fighting sorcerers, this would probably be interesting, except for that sort of segues.
They be
us into
spamming
the
domain.
gameplay of the
I don't
game.
know if these ones still do it, but
You're
they be
actually
spamming
sort of
domain
going to be playing
expansion.
the game, and it's also the point where
You
the
be fighting a
PvE
random
takes up
grunt. That thing will domain you. I'm like, what?
Fighting against enemies in this game might as well be a game of memorization, or, I don't know, playing fucking Osu. You know what? That's an insult to Osu. It's nothing like Osu.
Wait, they don't
It's
fight back
literally just
anymore?
memorizing a combination of buttons and pushing them in the correct order until you win.
Only investigation
oh, no,
ones
it
do?
is block
Oh.
fruit. Fuck! No, but seriously, there's like.
I mean, you saw in my video, they were spamming domain on me like crazy.
Like, not a high level. at
Overlord
all.
ones don't?
Look at this.
Oh,
fight.
they did in my video.
This looked like solid gameplay.
probably nerfed them or something.
I use a move that auto tracks and teleports me directly in front of the opponent and stuns
Nah, but
them.
the bosses are really
And
bad.
then I
Nah,
follow
this-
that up
this-
with
I was talking about
M1s,
Overlord
a
NPCs.
combo extender, M1s, a combo
They don't spam
extender,
domains now?
M1s, a combo extender. I rag.
I can pull up when I was doing my video. They would spam the fuck out of domain, and they would actually fight back. Jujutsu, Infinite. They actually fought back at mine. Which one is it? It's probably this one. I gotta find the timestamp. They actually fought back. Maybe they nerfed the fuck out of them before they dropped the game. It's the only thing I can think of, because they that's the wrong video. It was the other one. Got a massive. Oh, another. Wait. This one. Wait till he talks about capture the flag point. Can't be that bad. I'm crying, bro. Where's the timestamp for it? Is this it?
This game, dude. Oh,
yeah.
Else.
Look at this.
But I feel like
I was doing this mission,
worse,
and this random ass NPC was destroying me.
Actually, hold on. Let me give it one more try. Oh my god, no!
They would spam that shit. It was crazy.
Not again! Oh, I hate.
And like, I actually got low from this mob. This is two NPCs clashing. They would actually fight back. I don't know what happened. I don't know. They nerfed the hell out of them, so probably.
Them, use a move that they basically can't react to pull them straight back to me, and then by this point, some of my combo extenders are off cooldown again. More M1s, combo extender. Oh hey, they're dead. What the fuck is?
Okay. No, we complained about this though. We said that people are gonna run like 9, 12 combo extenders. I don't know if they ever did anything about it, but clearly they didn't, because that's why when I was doing videos on, like, let's say I did like Gojo's curse technique video or something, or Dogon's, I'd only use that moveset. That's it. I'm not gonna like throw on like a million combo extenders. When me and Dabo do our videos on Terra, we don't play like cringe bags and run 12 combo extenders when we're trying to do a showcase. Dabo said they shouldn't have done mix and match. I mean, you can do it. It's just that like there's a reason why there's limits with it. That's why it's like that in Shinobi Strikers as well. Because if there was no classes or anything with that, people were just gonna run a million combo extenders or run like the most broken moveset possible. If there's no limits to it. That's why Deep Woken had to add limits to it as well. Because remember when Deep Woken, you could run an infinite amount of like assault cores or anything like that? Like, there's limits to that stuff. This game has no limits.
What is this? Why can I just completely
like, that's why if you use like Fireblade and you try to use Windblade, they both share a different cooldown.
Is this what the people want? Is this the design we're looking for? Stunlock simulator where the enemy can't even fight back? They just sit there and get hit? Oh, but the testers surely should have caught this, right? Well, clearly fucking not.
Can you?
It gets worse because when you go to fight multiple enemy sorcerers, you might
I did want to do a Choso video. I never got to.
1v1s, because the second, and I mean the second that you attack one of the sorcerers, every single other one gives up and stops playing. They just stand there and watch you beat the shit out of their friend until he's dead.
Okay, now, these sound like bugs though. No way they actually made them this easy.
If the enemy sorcerers all ganked you at the same time, then it wouldn't be fun because I couldn't get my big combo.
Okay, well here's what I'm gonna say to you, little Timmy number 925. If the game is going to put in an area where there's multiple enemies, then shouldn't there be some sort of consequence for there being multiple enemies? No,
sir.
No, you fight 5 1v1s and then you win because that's this game. But the worst one of all, it doesn't even come close. The absolute worst mission in the whole game that just shows how far this game studio has fallen is the capture mission.
So in the capture mission
rivals maybe anything I've ever seen.
Oh, it can't be that bad.
And I'm not kidding. So, if you take a capture mission, when you go to the capture zone, there will be a bunch of cursed spirits there.
Yeah, you just kill it.
While you're there and continue
I've
to
done
capture
these before.
the zone, more cursed spirits will spawn.
Yeah, you just keep killing them and then it's done.
If you take too long to kill some of the other ones, eventually there will be more and more and more enemies for you to fight.
These are easy.
You could potentially get overwhelmed. Well, you could get potentially overwhelmed, but you won't. Here we go with lists again. Problem number 1 with the capture missions. They set several of these capture zones, which I guarantee you they set manually, in areas where you can jump on top of some sort of object that's high in the sky.
Wait,
whether it be a building or a tree, if you jump up onto something, guess what happens?
Okay, this is crazy. When I do these, I just fight them, because it's easy. I would never think to do this, because they're fucking easy. You literally could just one-shot them.
Nothing happens. And the reason
I wouldn't need to cheese them. It's so easy.
Happens is because we're playing fucking Blox Fruit, and these cursed spirits have Blox Fruit AI. They walk straight at you. They don't know how to get up any sort of anything. They have no ranged moves, and there's fucking nothing they can do if you jump on top of something.
Dude, okay.
Something.
I don't I would never think to do this. Like, what?
Look at this.
They're just so easy. You literally use one skill and they all just explode. Like,
Look
they're
at
level
this.
27.
Is this
Or
a
whatever
good game
low,
to
even
you
if they're
guys?
high level, they're
Are
still
you
so
fucking
easy.
kidding me? You can walk away, come back, and you win! Yay! When you complete the capture.
And also,
all the
I think when I did it, the point wouldn't even go up if there was mobs in the circle. I remember that because I think when there was mobs in the circle, the point wouldn't go up. You have to kill all the mobs first, and it'll keep going up, and then more would spawn, and the timer would pause.
He's just drop fucking
It does now? Oh, this is a bug then.
dead and die.
It like stopped or something, if I remember correctly.
That's awesome.
This is probably
man.
a bug.
Let's go. And I mean, for all intents and purposes, if it's in an area that doesn't have a building that you can stand on, you could just run in circles over and over again, and eventually you'll win.
It wasn't a bug.
You know,
They might have changed it. I don't know because I haven't I needed to level up in ages.
the
Like,
enemies can't really catch you. But this isn't the worst thing. It's not. It's not the worst thing. How is it not the worst thing? If you want a showcasing,
even right now, I'm still level
just
1.
how bad this game is. If you take a capture mission.
Yeah, I had to have made the game easy because it was coming free.
Into the center.
It was
of the
already
mission.
easy. It was just tedious, and that's it. It was just tedious. It wasn't hard. It was just tedious.
Walk away from your keyboard. You win. Just look. Just look.
Oh my
You
god.
can see it. I can't. I can't make it up.
Wait, they die if the mission ends?
This fucking
That's
game
funny.
is so brain dead easy that even doing nothing
I can't even defend
and
this, bro.
standing still
I can't
in
even
front of
defend this, bro.
all of the enemies,
No, this
they
video's
can't do
hilarious,
enough
bro.
damage to kill
I can't
you.
even defend
It's
that
impossible.
shit. This is a hilarious ass
What?
video.
The fuck? And this is where we see exactly what happened. We see exactly how this game happened. Because
Oh my
the last
God.
game that these guys worked on was Titan Warfare.
That was a pretty hardcore game.
That was incredibly difficult. Far too
Yeah.
difficult for your average Roblox player. And after that game, and after they figured out that, hey, we can't make hard games that actually require skill,
Think of
they
it
chucked
as
all
it's
out
like Archmage and Rag saying we're gonna make a Blox Fruits game.
window, and they said, you know what? Fuck
gonna be
it. Let's
painfully
take
easy.
the biggest knee jerk in the history of video games.
No, but this
and
it
go
wasn't
from
like
making one
this
of
when
the
I
most
played though.
difficult skill-based games on the entire platform.
wasn't.
To a game where you literally don't have
Blocks
to play it in
Logan.
order to win. And I know people hate when I do this, and I will not apologize for it. This is Souls RNG. This is fucking Souls RNG, and you can't tell me it's not.
Yo,
It
if
is
someone told me JJK Infinite was like Souls RNG, I wouldn't know what the hell you're talking about, bro.
the exact same
I wouldn't
amount of
know
interactivity.
what you're talking
you
about.
Go to an area and you can walk away, and when you come back, you win! Yay! Now, you may be thinking to yourself at some point, maybe, that, so what exactly is the point of getting level ups, right? I just spent a whole lot of time talking about how ass the leveling system is and how much of a waste of time it is, but what are you leveling up for? Well, the first is obviously PvP. Oh, you can
This
fight
video
other
is-
players with the shitty combat
This
system where
video
the
is
game
crazy,
basically plays
bro.
itself. Let's go. But aside from that, you can also interact with the story quests, of which I think I did maybe 5 of them in 2 hours.
I mean, I'm still gonna have to go
2
hit level
hours.
cap, obviously,
Oh,
since
God.
I'm gonna do videos.
Yeah.
I haven't
Would you
started
believe
yet,
me
but-
if I said that this game has egregious, annoying level locks every single 6 steps?
Oh, there's
If
level
you
locks
guess yes,
now?
Well, of course it does. Of course
There's
it
level
does.
locks
Why
now
would it not have
behind
that?
main story,
Yeah,
probably.
so you would think in a game that's this easy, so easy that someone that
I know
does
there's rank
lobotomy
locks,
could probably win.
But I don't know about level locks.
That at the very least,
like, I was
you
max
could go
level,
into some of the higher level,
but my
quests
rank was, like,
under-leveled, so that way maybe it would
grade
be
3 or something,
slightly
'cause
challenging.
ranks weren't in the game when I was
no,
leveling.
you can't do that. Fuck you. Get level locked, idiot. Grind and stand
Get
still and
level
capture
locked.
points for the next hour.
There's no level
You
locks?
stupid idiot. Pay.
It's based on ranks
and
now?
It's not like your story
Oh.
quests or anything like
Damn.
good or interesting. They're basically just the same as all of the other objectives. They're like, oh hey, go to this place and fight some stuff. All right, you did that. Good job. There's some stuff going on, incredibly vague story things that don't really get you invested at all.
His points are valid, but like, I don't. It's Roblox. Like, you can't expect too much from Roblox, bro. Like, his points are valid though, but like, it's Roblox. Always go in with the lowest expectations possible. It don't matter what game it is. I'm gonna do that same thing when I play Bloxers. I mean, when I play Row C's. I'm gonna go in with the lowest expectations possible. But At the same time, I say that, but he expected more because of Titan Warfare. So like, I don't know, bro. It's just not.
And yeah, that's it.
It's just unfortunate. I'm like, I don't know.
Now there are 2 other pillars of gameplay. I guess technically 3 that I haven't talked about yet, and those are the 2 things that I wanted.
Titan
to
Warfare
make
was
sure
a bang. I always say this: Titan Warfare is the best Attack on Titan game on Roblox to touch that platform, because instead of the usual fight waves of Titans, it actually switched it up and did like Eldians versus Marlians, and did like the whole Star Wars Battlefield or Battlefront, whatever it was called, format. It was actually fire.
Because I knew that if
it
I
actually
just
switched
made
it
a
up.
video getting to like level 15, people would be like, wee, Clips didn't play it enough, even though the progression is beyond awful and it just leaves a horrible impression in your mouth. But regardless, one of these
I did hella videos on Titan Warfare. That game was lit. That game was the best Attack on Titan game on Roblox, easily.
In a sense, you load into an instanced area just by yourself or with a group of people, and in this instanced area, you'll be given a set of objectives, one after another, that you
That game was ahead of its time, for sure.
The faster and better you do it, the more rewards you get. It's pretty self-explanatory, but it runs.
It was a perfect format too. The only way there was no gambling or nothing like that. The only way to make money was just skins.
Oh, I don't know. The fact that you literally can't lose, or the fact that the game is just not that engaging, and fighting against enemies that basically don't fight back is not very much fun.
Games,
but that's pretty
games.
much the gist of it. There's not much to say about the investigations because, well, there isn't much here to say about them. The other pillar of gameplay is a crime against humanity, and that's the bosses. This is the best possible showcase of how stupid and shit this game is.
Bro, these bosses one-shot me, bro.
You would think probably
this one, the big yellow move one-shots.
The boss, you would need
that move. Wait, they nerfed it.
Pay attention to what they were doing.
I don't know what difficulty this is.
Think about what they're doing and react accordingly, right? Because that's what a boss fight is. Think like, I don't know, Arcane Odyssey. That had some
I know the Toji boss has been nerfed to the ground. So I tried the Toji boss launch day. He was way easier.
You're a fucking idiot. What the hell are you still doing here? You're probably playing this game right now. Go back to playing this game. You're hopeless.
A nightmare one shot.
For the rest of you, you don't have to do that. No, you don't have to pay any attention. And I proved it, because in the first boss fight of the game, do you know what I did just to prove my point?
Yo, what is this? This has got to be a bug. What?
Stood perfectly.
He's standing still.
Still.
Epilepsy warning? Oh, well, yeah, you heard him.
Directly on top of the boss.
Nah, this is not like this, bro. They just do no damage. Okay, I'm about to say, because you saw my videos. They did damage. They did damage.
One of his attacks, and I won without.
Is so it is now or something, or is a bug, or they nerfed it before launch? I wasn't even on the highest difficulty. They did damage.
I win.
They shredded me. You saw me pick the difficulty in my video.
Yeah, I did it.
I played on the one before the highest, or the second to the highest. I don't remember which one it was.
No, I'm not good, because that wasn't skilled
gameplay.
That was
for a group of
that
people.
wasn't interesting gameplay. That was literally me.
It's super easy now. Okay, I just assume they dumbed the game down a lot. The NPCs are way easier and stuff, because this was not like this when I played.
Brick wall,
and I never had to go do it again because I was max level, and I don't really feel like grinding after max level.
Know what happened.
I don't really care to grind for loot that's just gonna get replaced with update 1 loot.
Break the brick wall down, but in this game,
if you hit max level right now, I don't even think you should even farm anymore, because update 1 there's gonna be better loot. So like, just wait for update 1. That's what I'm doing. After I hit max level, I'm not gonna farm any bosses or nothing like that.
And that's it. That's the game. The game is you teleport.
They baby-proof the game.
Why?
They didn't need to though.
Barely do anything.
They only need to nerf a little bit of stuff, but they didn't need to do it to this extent.
Enemies that basically can't fight back and obliterate them, and you fight.
It's like they wrote a script to globally nerf all NPCs.
Can't do enough damage to kill you to the point where you can stand in front of them the entire time, mash all of the buttons, and you win. But the final pillar of gameplay is the one that I didn't talk about, and it's the one that people are going to complain about, and I don't fucking care, and that's PvP. And I'm not going to talk about PvP because, number one, I'm not getting to level 240 in order to play it. And I know, oh, you can play lower levels, yeah, and get obliterated by people level 240. Thanks, but no thanks. But the real problem is that the PvP in this game is fucking pay to win. Yeah, it's pay to win.
It is. We said this. Like, don't even bother. I said this in countless videos. Don't even bother playing PvP if you don't have at least 3 slots or 4. Three, at least 3. If you don't have at least 3 slots unlocked, curse techniques or whatever, don't even bother.
Kidding me?
Don't even bother.
So you remember?
You're not gonna be able to mix and match the most broken
back
shit.
when we were talking about the whole innate talent
I don't
thing.
even bother.
You can have multiple different slots, and
If you're unlucky, don't even bother.
Well, if you want any more than
it's just my like biggest complaint is that it's just gonna get worse when new curse techniques drop, because it's gonna be even harder to roll stuff over and over and over. The more special grade stuff they add, the harder it is gonna be to roll it, because the rates are gonna get lower and lower and lower and lower each time. So there's gonna be so much stuff in it. That's the one reason why I hate the spin format. It was like this with Shindo Life, and I quit because I was like, okay, this game is getting too expensive to do videos on. And not even if it's not expensive, it takes way too long to roll it, because you can get so unlucky to the point where you just won't roll it.
You need to pay up, idiot.
Ooh.
Now, having
that's why I'm just gonna do my videos in test server
if
a new thingy drops.
Different moves from different talents into your skill tree for sorcerer moves. As you can probably imagine, objectively having more options than other people
you have more options,
is pay
literally.
to win. There's no way around it. It's
it is.
flat
It is
out
like
pay to
it's
win.
not funny. It is.
You can do things that other people cannot because you paid money in combat. That's pay to win. I've heard rumblings that in the official PvP game modes, you can't use multiple of the same things.
Unless there's like a
I don't know if
loadout
that's
of two
true or
curse
not.
techniques that
And
are just so
frankly,
good that you
it
don't really
doesn't
need
matter,
anything else.
Because you can PvP against people in the overworld and pay to win.
Like, I was mixing Limitless with
no way around it. And
Dakuna's vessel
will
when I was doing
not
fine, but
interact with this game. when
obviously
you
it's
can
probably not
just
gonna cut it now when there's people
blatantly
wearing
pay to
like
win.
9 million combo extenders.
For the higher level sorcery things, you have so many abilities that you can't fit all of the things on there. I don't fucking care. You can do things that other people can't. That's pay to win. Stop being an apologist for this shitty ass game. And that's it. That's it. I talked on too long. This was too much. This game is an embarrassment, and it's
Title
going
boxing
to work.
has a good way to deal with that, letting you choose one of the
shit
shit to give 3 times chance
because it
to be
appeals to
picked.
exactly what the
Oh, it's like
Roblox
that in
platform
Solo Living
appeals to.
Arise too.
The people behind it knew exactly what they
you
were
see a
doing.
banner, you can
And
like
by
pick
the
what
way,
you want to
people
roll.
behind this, I hope you see this.
If you have
Fuck
if you
you.
hit pity,
I seriously mean that.
you literally can just
Fuck
select it.
You.
That's how it is in Solo
How
Living
dare
Arise.
you make a good game and then follow
But
it up
Roblox
with
games
this
don't do
slop
that.
trash.
Roblox games don't do that.
Talent gone to waste.
They
That's
will have
what
you
this
sit
is.
there rolling
Anyways,
for like.
we're done. I can't with
Oh,
this
he's done?
anymore. We're done. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Yeah, he even go into PvP, but I just I already know it's very crazy in PvP. Bro, you used to not be able to dash block, by the way, up until like a couple months ago. Did you just hear what he said? What did he say?
This anymore. We're done. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Anyways, we're done. I can't with this anymore.
I'm not gonna. No. Yeah, I know he's not gonna cover PvP. He's gonna scream if you. Wait, he's not done. What the fuck? He's not done.
A good game. I seriously mean that. Fuck you. You see this? Fuck knew exactly what they were doing. And by the way, people behind this, I hope you see this.
Damn.
Fuck you. I seriously mean that. Fuck you.
Damn.
How dare you make a good game and then follow it up with this slop trash?
God damn. God damn.
You just...
What's that 150-cent meme? Me? Why you say fuck me for?
Talent gone to waste. That's what this is.
Beavis so
Anyways, we're done.
stupid.
I can't with this anymore. We're done. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Wait, he's not done. This video's not over. Oh my god.
Man, am I good at this game. Level 60. Fucking hell. I'm the best at this game. No one gets better than me. It's impossible.
This
How
feels
could
so
you possibly be
stupid.
better than me at this game? You know what? I gotta use the bathroom. I'll win anyway, so what does it matter? Oh, they might get me. They might get me. Oh, they
Found
didn't
it.
get me.
What is this?
I look at the computer said, Floyd said, fuck T.I., fuck Nelly, fuck 50. I'm like, what'd he say fuck me for? Nelly fucked your first baby mama, Melissa, then took your fucking fiance. Say
Feels
fuck
so
that nigga.
stupid. 50 Cent is so stupid.
Well, you know, they tried their best.
We say fuck
That
me
one was a
for.
close one. I think I would have been sweating if I was actually here. Ooh, capture a point, huh? Oh, I can already tell this one's gonna be a hard one. Oh no. I will be going up here now. Finn, like, just to the playtesters of this game, I just want you to know how good of a job you did.
Okay,
Like,
this wasn't in testing though.
People, to those of you who
We were all max before this got added.
paid money.
At least I was max like a year ago and a half or 2 now. We're in 2025.
In order to do
was Max ages
developer
ago.
jobs for them. Fantastic job.
You know how many times they've changed the mission system? All my videos they've changed the mission system countless times. Yeah, it's not the testers' fault. You can't blame the testers for this because they keep changing the fucking leveling system. And they're like, there's like,
I mean, I
never leveled up a second slot, so like I don't know.
If I can just.
I mean, the actual testers, if they level up multiple slots, okay, they could have reported that, but that wasn't like that when we played. Even the other day when I did this mission, not other day, other month when I did that mission, the thing wouldn't go up if there was mob spawned.
Damn, I'm good at this game. I can't believe.
The only thing I definitely complained about was the combo extenders in PvP, because that's like every video I've done on the game, the PvP. Running 12 combo extenders and mixing and matching shit is busted. Like it's just like people are gonna mix some stupid shit. That's just, I said this. Probably should not be able to run 3 combo extenders. You probably should not be able to run Sukunas with Judgmans with Gojos. Like you probably should not be able to do that.
able to defeat
But
it.
whatever.
I can't believe it either.
Obviously, me and Dabble and Terry, when we fight each other videos, we're not gonna just go up there and use 6 combo extenders or something like that.
That was crazy.
Yes.
Oh, I would have been dead. Yep, that's true. Oh, I would have no chance against that guy. Oh, that was horrifying. I came so close to dying. I don't know what I would have done.
This is why when we say things like devs don't know how their games are gonna play when it drops. Because when they're in the office and shit, testing these games, they're not fighting each other like scumbags. Like, they're not doing that. It's the same shit I said with Sparking Zero. When they're in the office testing those characters for Sparking Zero, those androids specifically, they're not flying up and down, abusing the infinite key. They're not doing that to each other in the offices. They're not gonna do that. That's crazy. Like, let's say I'm a Sparking Zero dev. I gotta fight my boss because we're playing Sparking Zero. We're just on break. I pick Android 19. I'm not gonna fly up and down and cheese him. That's my boss. Like, bro, that's why devs don't know how their game is gonna play. Like 30 or 300 people playing is completely different compared to 1 million people playing. They're gonna find way busted shit. Like, that's just how it is. I stopped saying it because we all know devs were just making this game to hit the demographic. I mean, okay, that was obvious. That was beyond obvious, Dabble. But still, like, I mean, he's not wrong though. I'm not saying he's wrong. If they actually release like that, that's his first impressions. But some of this shit we did say, like, we said that shit. Hey, that is a funny ass video though. Make sure y'all go check out our clips. I mean, y'all probably know them by now. Y'all was the one that tried to get me to watch the video.